Have you ever stopped to think about what really takes place when a man enters his 80s? Many people assume this milestone suddenly brings weakness or the beginning of decline. Yet the truth is more layered and much more revealing. By the time men step into their 80s, both body and mind start sending signals that carry a deeper story about independence, aging, and how long one can stay strong. Some men at this stage still walk with surprising energy, while others slow down because of tiredness or memory slips. The contrast is usually not about luck or destiny, but about the habits of health and lifestyle over the years. In this video, we will uncover 7 real changes that men experience after turning 80. These are not myths or random guesses, but patterns seen and confirmed by doctors, researchers, and countless families. By the end, you will understand exactly what to expect for yourself or for someone you love, and more importantly, which steps can make later years healthier, stronger, and more fulfilling. Be sure to stay until the last part, because the 7th point may surprise you the most and could completely change how you view aging. Once these 7 truths are clear to you, 80 will no longer look confusing. It will show how to walk through it with wisdom, confidence, and dignity. So let's begin. Number 1. Physical strength decline. When a man reaches 80, one of the clearest shifts is the loss of physical strength. This isn't only about lifting weight or running quickly. It is about the body's recovery, the stamina to finish the day, and the ability to bounce back after illness or injury. Studies show that after the age of 80, muscle loss happens faster and recovery slows down, making ordinary efforts feel heavier. Think of Thomas and Raymond, both 81. Thomas still walks daily and does light strength training, so his grip is firm, his step steady, and he can climb stairs without pausing. Raymond, in contrast, gave up activity years ago, now struggles to carry even small grocery bags, and gets short of breath just walking across the room. Their difference is not age itself, but the effort to maintain muscle and mobility. Weakness in muscles doesn't just affect independence. It increases fall risks, slows recovery, and discourages social activity, which together can speed decline. Still, researchers highlight that strength is not lost forever, even after 80. The body can still respond to activity. Small daily movements like leg lifts, short walks, stretching, or resistance bands improve balance, flexibility, and stamina. These simple routines not only protect independence, but also brighten mood and extend active living. Ask yourself, are tasks that once felt light now heavier? Do you avoid activities you once enjoyed? If yes, this may be the right time to rebuild some of that strength, because at 80, movement is not just about age. It shows how much vitality is still within you. Number 2, cognitive shifts. Another visible change after 80 is how the brain works with memory and information. Many men notice they take longer to recall names, remember where they placed items, or follow details. This doesn't always mean dementia. It is often the brain's natural slowdown with age. Neurologists explain that processing speed decreases, short-term memory fades quicker, and multitasking grows harder, though long-term memory and life wisdom stay strong. For example, Albert at 82 sometimes misplaces glasses or misses appointments, yet he shares clear advice and stories from his past. His children rely on his perspective. Frank, also 82, ignores his forgetfulness until it starts disrupting life. He misses bills, loses medication, and struggles in conversations, leaving his family stressed. Such mental changes are reminders to pay attention. Frequent memory lapses can point to poor sleep, side effects, or early decline. Ignoring them increases risk, while noticing them allows action. Brain exercises, medical checks, or lifestyle changes can help. The hopeful truth is that the brain remains flexible even in the 80s. Reading, learning, socializing, exercising, and good nutrition all keep thinking sharper. Many men discover that staying curious protects their mind better than expected. If you're still here watching, comment number 2 below to let me know you're with us. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so and turn on the bell to never miss future insights. Number 3, sleep pattern changes. One reality many men face after turning 80 is altered sleep. Nights may shorten, awakenings become more frequent, and deep rest is harder to maintain. Doctors explain that aging affects circadian rhythms, making sleep lighter, while health issues like prostate concerns or medication side effects add disturbance. Picture William and Robert, both in their early 80s. William sticks to steady sleep habits, early bedtime, avoiding heavy meals, and enjoying morning light. Though his sleep is lighter than before, he still gets 6 to 7 steady hours and wakes refreshed. Robert, however, naps too much during the day and tosses at night, leaving him tired by morning. Over time, this drains his energy, mood, and focus. Sleep troubles don't just create inconvenience. They affect memory, heart health, and immunity. Restless sleep can increase risk of falls and daytime confusion. While many men dismiss this as just aging, doctors warn untreated sleep problems speed decline. Yet good rest is still possible with small steps, consistent schedules, fewer naps, less caffeine, a cool dark room, and calming routines before bed. For some, medical advice may reveal sleep apnea or other treatable causes. Ask yourself, do you wake up more often now? Do you still feel tired after a night's rest? If yes, this is the time to care for your sleep, because restful nights protect both body and mind at 80. Number 4. Digestive and appetite changes. Another shift at this age comes with appetite and digestion. Food may seem less tasty, hunger signals weaker, and meals less appealing. Doctors note that metabolism slows, taste and smell fade, and medicines alter appetite. Some men then eat too little, while others rely on processed foods. Take Gerald and Martin, both 80. Gerald keeps a schedule, eating balanced meals of vegetables, lean protein, and whole grains, often cooking with his wife. His energy stays stable and weight healthy. Martin, however, often skips meals, relies on packaged snacks, and has lost weight without meaning to. His children see his clothes hanging loose, but he insists he's fine, unaware his nutrition gap weakens him, lowers immunity, and slows recovery. Appetite loss is not only about food. It affects strength, mood, and clarity. Dehydration also rises since thirst is weaker in older age. Thankfully, adjustments like smaller meals more often, adding herbs for flavor, and choosing nutrient-dense foods, yogurt, eggs, beans, make eating enjoyable again. Drinking water regularly and sharing meals socially also encourage better habits. If you're still here, comment number 4 below. And remember to subscribe with the bell on so you don't miss upcoming health guides. Number 5. Emotional resilience. At 80, men face challenges that test emotional resilience. Loss of friends, health struggles, or reduced independence may bring sadness, anxiety, or loneliness. Yet psychologists remind us that with age also comes deeper acceptance, wisdom, and reflection, allowing many men to face stress calmly. Consider Harold and Leonard, both 83. Harold practices journaling, breathing exercises, and keeps close friendships. His family sees him as a steady presence. Leonard, in contrast, holds his worries inside, grieves silently, and feels overwhelmed, which darkens his mood and even his health. Resilience does not mean ignoring difficulties, but learning how to meet them. Bottling up stress leads to blood pressure, sleep troubles, and immunity decline. Meanwhile, men who share feelings, adapt, and stay engaged often recover emotional balance. Resilience can be built anytime, through open conversations, hobbies, faith, or community support. Ask yourself, do you keep frustrations too long? Do you carry worries alone? If yes, this may be the moment to open new doors for emotional strength, because true resilience at 80 is not just in the body, but in the calmness of spirit that carries you forward. Number 6. Shrinking social circles. Another common reality at 80 is a smaller social network. Friends from earlier years may have moved, lost mobility, or passed away. Without effort, loneliness grows. Studies confirm that fewer social ties are linked to poorer health, while staying connected improves memory, mood, and even lifespan. Take Eugene and Walter, both 80. Eugene makes weekly calls, attends small groups, and visits his community center, keeping conversation and laughter alive. Walter, however, withdraws, ignoring calls, avoiding gatherings, and living mostly alone, which over time harms both his spirit and health. Isolation increases risks of memory loss, heart problems, and decline in activity. What may start as preferring solitude can quietly threaten well-being. Yet social life can be rebuilt at any age. Reaching out to relatives, joining hobby groups, greeting neighbors, or even using technology to stay in touch all help. Ask yourself, has your circle grown smaller than expected? Do you sometimes go days without meaningful conversation? If yes, small steps now may brighten your days and even extend your life. If you're still here, comment number 6 below to let me know. And if not already subscribed, please do so with the bell on for future updates. Number 7. Perspective on life and legacy. At 80, men often develop a stronger sense of life's meaning and legacy. Instead of focusing on daily achievements, many reflect on lessons passed on, values shared, and how they will be remembered. Psychologists say this reflection brings peace, purpose, and acceptance. Picture Arthur and Dennis, both 84. Arthur shares family stories, gives advice to grandchildren, and openly speaks about what matters most. His family treasures his wisdom. Dennis avoids such talks, leaving his family unsure of his wishes, and he himself restless. Legacy isn't just wealth or fame. It may be kindness to neighbors, resilience in hardship, or lessons taught to children. Men who embrace legacy find energy and hope, while those who avoid it often feel regret. The encouraging truth is that it's never too late. Writing letters, recording memories, or passing down traditions ensures your values live on. Ask yourself, do your loved ones know what truly matters to you? If not, start now, because at 80, the gift of legacy gives meaning to every remaining day. Final thoughts. Now that you know the 7 real shifts men face at 80, take a moment to reflect. Maybe you already see some of them, like less strength, slower memory, restless sleep, or appetite loss. Others may be emotional, such as loneliness, stress, or thoughts about legacy. None of these take away life's purpose. Awareness gives power. Strength can be rebuilt with small exercises, memory sharpened with challenges, sleep improved with habits, and appetite restored with mindful eating. Emotional resilience can grow with openness. Social circles can be renewed with outreach, and legacy can be shaped each day with kindness and lessons shared. Turning 80 is not the end of growth. It is the beginning of wisdom, perspective, and meaningful connection. The choices you make now, whether to stay active, curious, or engaged, will shape how fulfilling the years ahead will be. Thank you for being here. Share in the comments what you learned today and how you plan to use it. Your thoughts inspire us to keep creating content that informs and uplifts. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. We look forward to seeing you again in the next video.